Jerusalem Talmud Yomi, the daily reading of the Talmud Yerushalmi, Tractate Shabbat, Chapter 1, Mishnah 3, and the Halacha 3, Part 2. Nor read by candlelight. Shmuel said, they stated that only for a single person. Therefore, the two who can hinder one another, it is permitted. Samuel's Braita disagrees with him, both a light which he can turn, as one he cannot turn. Ula bar Ishmael, in the name of Rabbi Elazar, even many, the opinion of Rabbi Elazar, even if it is very high, even if it is in one house, even if it is on a lookout. It was stated, lest he forget and turn. Rabbi Ishmael said, I will read but not turn. He forgot and almost turned. He said, how great are the words of the sages who said, lest he forget and turn. Rabbi Nathan says, he actually turned and wrote on his writing tablet. Ishmael ben Elisha turned the light on Sabbath. When the temple will be rebuilt, he is liable for a purification sacrifice. Rachatos says, Yishivne ba'abayis yehei chayav chata. Sorry about the noise. They're doing construction. Next, right here, outside. And the show must go on. The clock stops for no one. And not for the Daf Yomi either. Especially not for the Daf Yomi. Or Yerushalmi Yomi, or Zohar Yomi, or any other daily learning regimen. There we have stated, do not believe in yourself until the day of your death. It happened that a pious man sat and stated, do not believe in yourself up to your old age, as I am. There came a spirit to tempt him, and he started to err after her. She told him, do not feel bad, I am a spirit. Go and be equal to your colleagues. Mishnah said, in truth they said, that the teacher may look where the children are reading. Rabbi Elazar said that every place where they stated in truth, it is practice going back to Moses on Mount Sinai. What is it? What does he have to put in order? The beginnings of paragraphs or verses. It was stated, Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel said, children prepare the beginnings of verses by candlelight. What about it? These want the light to go out. Those do not want the light to go out. Mishnah. Similarly, the male sufferer from gonorrhea, it's a zav, should not eat with a female sufferer from the flux. A zav and a zava. It was stated, Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar says, look how far purity did spread, as it is said. For the little which you had expanded mightily, and their families expanded mightily, they did not decide to say the pure may not eat with the impure, but they said the male sufferer from gonorrhea should not eat with a female sufferer from flux. Therefore, the male sufferer from gonorrhea with a female sufferer from skin disease is permitted. He shall dwell outside his tent, but not outside her tent. A male sufferer from skin disease with a female sufferer from flux is forbidden. Male sufferer from skin disease with a female sufferer from skin disease is forbidden. It was stated, the house of Shammai say, a Pharisee sufferer from gonorrhea may not eat with a vulgar sufferer from gonorrhea, but the house of Hillel permit it. What is the reason of the house of Hillel? This one suffers from gonorrhea, and that one suffers from gonorrhea. But what is the reason of the house of Shammai? If he gets used to him during the days of his impurity, he will remain used to him in the days of his purity. The elder of Echia commanded Rav, if you are able to eat profane food in purity the entire year long, eat it. But if not, eat it 7 days per year. Okay, next. From here did Rabbi Pinchas ben Yair say, promptitude brings to cleanliness, cleanliness brings to purity, purity brings to holiness, holiness to meekness, meekness to fear of sin, fear of sin to the Holy Spirit to piety, piety to the resurrection of the dead, the resurrection of the dead to Elijah, may his remembrance be a blessing. Promptitude to cleanliness, he finishes and he atones. Cleanliness to purity, the Kohen shall atone for her, and she will be pure. Purity to holiness, he shall purify it and sanctify it. Holiness to meekness, for so says the high and elevated one who thrones eternally, his name is holy. In sublimity and holiness I dwell, and the suppressed of meek spirit. Meekness to fear of sin. The consequence of meekness is fear of the eternal. Rabbi Isaac bar Elazar said, what wisdom proclaimed as a crown to its head, meekness made a heel for its sandal? For it is written, the head of wisdom is the fear of the eternal, but it is written, the heel of meekness is the fear of the eternal. Fear of sin to the Holy Spirit, as is written, then you will understand, and knowledge of God you will find. The Holy Spirit to piety, as is written, then you spoke in a vision to your piety to resurrection of the dead, as is written, I shall give my spirit into you, and you will live. The resurrection of the dead through Elijah, may his remembrance be a blessing, as is written, behold, I am sending you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and awesome day of the eternal. Wait till I finish. That he turned the fathers' hearts to the sons, and the sons' hearts to the fathers. It was stated in the name of Rabbi Meir, anybody permanently in the land of Israel who eats his profane food in purity, speaks in the holy language, and recites Shema morning and evening, is assured to participate in the life of the world to come.